What is going on, everybody? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
Together we are
HellaDepraved.
pushing buttons.
Hella excited.
Super excited. So we are way behind on this.
We are.
We've been sick. So
I have been following the pictures that Zora and Blackbriar post on their Facebook of their latest concert. Fantastic.
just so you guys know how sick she's been, okay? When this video came out, I told her.
Normally, I'd be ecstatic and demanding that we cover it immediately.
I told her. I said, when we get back around to doing reactions, when you're at the time she was sick, I was like, when you're done being sick, I said, we got to hit
you quit this shit out.
I said we got to do Blackbriar, because Blackbriar just released a song, and they're about to, if they haven't already, released the album. And she's like, "Ooh, that's exciting." Hadn't heard anything since that moment until yesterday. Originally, we were going to record this yesterday for today.
Today's release, yeah.
Yesterday's release, the day before for yesterday's release, but we ended up not doing any recordings. And when I told her I was going to do Blackbriar, she was like, "Did you know they put out a new album?" I was like, "I told you they put out a new album."
I was that sick. I mean, this song encapsulates what I was feeling. The spirit of forgetfulness. It's very appropriate, very appropriate. She looks fantastic as always.
Always. Zora is.
She's one of those
insanely gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah, mythological creatures that she creates.
True.
Love the Gothic arches in this. This is beautiful for filming. Anyway, I'm excited. And I'm going to need either tickets to go to Europe, or they're going to need to come here.
You guys don't need to travel. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I mean, I will travel for free because I'm a broke hoe.
Right.
That's... Yeah.
We do want to see you guys, though. You guys are
absolutely
amazing. So, without further ado, it is Blackbriar with the spirit of... What are we doing again?
What? It's an age range is what it
yeah,
really is.
To say the spirit of forgetfulness. This is like when you get to your 40s, this is life.
The melody in this is insane.
It is.
And catchy. And always be careful what you wish for. Don't ever wish for some blanket statement like, I wish to forget.
Yes,
take my memories. Not real good.
We've been watching...
I mean,
horror movies
always, but
all month. Yeah. One specific, one a day. We made our own 31 Days of Halloween. For those of you that don't know,
right?
You can find it somewhere on our socials.
Wishmaster was one of them.
Wishmaster was one that we watched within the last couple days, and it's one of my personal cult favorites.
Yeah,
I love how dumb it is.
Well, but it also has a more accurate portrayal of the spirit of the djinn than...
But it's probably the most, in any live-action movie or cartoon that I've seen, the most accurate portrayal of a djinn, or an evil genie, as they're more kind of known
just
for.
More in tune with the natural world. Djinn weren't necessarily evil or not, but, like, that was their personality trait.
But it was very much. It's so much fun to watch people wish for things, and then
And you're like, oh no, wrong way to word that, honey.
Do you know what you just did? Like, you have to be super specific with a djinn,
and
even
specific in the right way.
and even then, they're
Right.
going to find a way to completely fuck
Right.
up your wish.
Or your lawyer.
Or your liar.
Right. No. Zora has honestly one of the most amazing
The point was be careful
voices.
what you wish for.
And forgetfulness is not always the best thing because then you don't learn.
I'm waiting.
Sometimes heartbreak, you definitely
Waiting for the Men in Black to come in with their little flashy
Their
things.
little flashy things, right.
The neuralizer, as it's called.
Right. I feel like she's speaking to somebody who is akin to Ursula in terms of...
I would agree.
Yeah. Be careful. Yeah.
I can't Google things because I'm curious. Is she singing about Lilith?
No, because she just went to the underworld and drank from, I think
Lilith is somebody in the underworld.
Depends on normally underworld, I think of...
I think of Hades and stuff like that.
Right, so I'm thinking...
Because I was even thinking River Styx.
It's not... She's talking about the river Lethe in terms of drinking from the river, because the Styx is the river for death.
Oh, I see. I was interpreting this as just like, you want to forget, and that's fine.
Well, she's
Allow me
talking
to
about oblivion and so on and so forth, and that is all stuff that you would find...
she is probably way more right than I am. She usually is about stuff like this.
But again...
About most things.
You're going to forget about everything and reclaiming the memories of stuff that you take out in the river.
Maybe this is a song about that lady from the Neverending Story, too.
Okay. You could go with that.
I'm joking. I'm way wrong. Great movie, though.
Let's see.
Falgor!
Yeah, so she said she calls upon the Lethe, the spirit of forgetfulness. That's who. But she, again, said, be careful what you wish for, dearie. Which makes it sound like the leprechaun.
My pretty. Oh.
Dearie. Yeah, those waters aren't meant for the living. I could be a trickster, merciless and unforgiving. I might not be your well-wisher. Lethe decided to help me, the spirit of oblivion. She took me to the underworld. Which is... She is portrayed as a real person as well as the river. She took me to the underworld among the souls of dead, where I drank from the river to help me forget. And she just repeated... I might not be your well-wisher. It's coming up to, and I forgot it all, yet I still remember you. I've got no remembrance of who I am. Oh, I forgot it all, yet I still remember you. I've got no remembrance of who I am, yet I still know you through and through. You shouldn't have taken the deal.
Right.
Although, if she doesn't remember who she is, maybe the memory's not quite as painful because... the memory of her own pain would be gone.
Right.
Still seems like a sham deal to me.
It almost always is.
I've always really liked the story of Lethe, though. Oblivion, forgetfulness. Because in some ways it can be healing. And she's got a couple kids, and I forget who they were. Anyway. They always have a couple kids.
There's some irony to that.
You think she forgets her kids' names?
I mean, you did. Anyways.
And I forgot it all, yet I still remember you. I've got no remembrance of who I am. I forgot it all, yet I still remember you. I've got no remembrance of who I am, yet I still know you through and through.
Well, at least she didn't take your voice, girl.
I now, completely off topic, want to see her.
Zora?
Zora, yes. Be Poison Ivy
Oh, she would make a gorgeous Poison Ivy.
somewhere, whether it's just
I
cosplay
love-
or in a movie.
I love that, like, deadly black emerald green dress. Like, the shift in color, so nice.
And
And
she's
it's
got like the perfect bright red hair to go with it as well.
She really does. And it's a, it's what, 1920s-esque with the, like, column look and the clasp right at the empire. A very classic look for her. But the shimmer between black and emerald was perfect. It was subtle for this. You don't really need a whole music video to go along with a song like this.
Right.
And it's always a strange dichotomy to listen to Zora sing it, because she goes from this mournful... I mean, this one started out with kind of like a nice catchy hum tune. And then it goes into something that you're like, oh, this is mournful. Like, she wants to forget. And she's willing to make a deal with possibly the devil to have this happen, knowing that she could be completely compromised. And then it goes to this really sweet bridge sound, all mixed in with the metal, and you're like, well, I feel for you, girl. I feel for you. I think we've all kind of been in a situation like this, though, where we're like, I really wish I could forget that entirely. Just erase it. But again, you don't learn from it that way.
No, I typically tend to not want to forget things, and then I do.
Yeah.
As I get older, I
don't forget the things that I wanted to forget. That's the unfortunate
Right.
part about getting older.
right. I forget my cat's names. I don't forget.
I don't forget my phone number from when I
People
was
fuck me
12.
over. No, I am somebody that I typically I don't have much that I would want to forget, because I especially now where I'm at in life, I look back at everything as things just helped shape and get me to where I am.
Right.
There are things that obviously sucked, and I mean, it would be super easy to be like, man, I wish I had never gone through that, but had I not gone through that, would I really be who I am today?
That's the exact, yeah.
Um,
And you see here that even possibly unintentionally, Lefe let her drink from the waters, and she forgot everything about herself and remembered everything about the person she was trying to forget in the first place.
and that's not to say that there aren't other people that do go through things that I'm sure they do wish they'd forget, because there are. I got lucky enough that I haven't gone through anything truly scarring or tragic as a human being. Like, I've lost people. That sucks.
Right.
But, like, I haven't had... Like, I've been betrayed by friends. Things like that. But there are some truly aberrant things that a lot of people do go through that I got lucky enough I didn't have to.
Yeah. Even as someone who borders on that, I still wouldn't trade my memories.
Right.
Because they really did shape me. And you can flippantly say, well, I would have learned that some other way, or this, that, or the other. But most things will shape you in ways that you are fundamentally unaware of.
I said abhorrent. Abhorrent is what I was looking for.
Right. However, you're just never... I mean, it's the trick with the water, too. You don't know until it's gone. And then, can the change be undone? Probably not. Probably not.
Right.
I mean, look at what happened to the Little Mermaid. The right Little Mermaid, who
Not Disney's version.
never got her voice back and became flotsam and jetsam on the waves. However, gotta give it to her. She was hunting a soul, not a man.
Right.
Yes.
I guess. So,
Loved it. I really look forward
Fantastic.
to the rest of this album, as always.
we'll
And now
probably
that
wait
we're
until
not
at least
sick-
one more video comes out because I would hate to go through the entire album just for then a video to show up.
I know that they just got back from tour,
Right.
so it's possible that we might get another one.
We'll give it a couple more weeks to see if something's on the horizon.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Right. Right.
We might not.
Anyway, we loved it.
We did. So without further conversation.
Right.
If you like the video, slash buttons.
Further derailing.
If not, don't.
Basically.
It's fine. We love you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.